Hello, everybody. Santiago fchuc Show. Here today, serving you nightly. Well, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on Sundays. Chuck's here. Chuck's been having a cold. And a lot of people have the sniffles out there. Just saw a car accident outside. Everybody drive safely. Get around safely. Car hit a motorcycle. And bumper lashed onto the side of the motorcycle. Tore the bumper off the car. Say hello, Chuck.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Everybody. Want to field your calls at 414-935-2951.
There goes the motorcycle. And so I got a couple tasty new sides for you. A couple tasty new bits of Milwaukee toast.
It's a Milwaukee toast.
Milwaukee toast. Crunchy. Chuck's, you're wearing a furry hat. You gotta talk right into
the mic. I'm kind of using these kind of crappy headphones, so I can't really hear, but it's fine. As a matter of fact, turn my headphones up a little bit.
Sure.
You know which ones are mine?
Sure. I don't know which ones they are, but I'll find them.
That helps.
Excellent. So,
I'm just so annoyed.
Yeah, we got a little bit of noise coming up here for you. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this, Chuck. Things going on this track. Horn from the park from Lake Merritt.
Lake Merritt,
yeah. In Oakland.
Are you sick?
No, I don't think so. Hopefully I'm not getting sick either, but we'll see.
So, yeah.
Time will tell.
Who's playing drums? You or me?
One of
me
us.
or you?
One of us, and it's looped up.
Could make it sound like you're drumming really fast or something.
Yeah, drumming fast.
So far, so no good. So far, so... Oh! Hello. It's cranking. Turn me down, it's cranking. So, you know, I've been listening to the Beatles' White Album a bunch.
Love that album.
And the Beatles are talking to me. They've been talking to me. And specifically in the song Helter Skelter. And what they've been saying. And what they've been saying. What they've been saying. See? Well, so what they were saying was, and what they've been saying, pretty much, just to like
what they've
and what the
been
Beatles
saying.
have been talking to me through the White Album, and what they've been saying specifically in the song Helter Skelter. And I thought what they were saying was that I should have a food fight. I was convinced. What they've been saying, have a food fight. That's what I shouldn't have laughed at myself.
What they've been saying.
But then I realized the Beatles wouldn't want me to waste food when there's people starving in the world. When there's people starving in the world, I know the Beatles wouldn't want me to waste food.
What they've
been saying, you know? So, but I know that they're talking and what they've been saying. The Beatles. When there's people starving in the world, I know the Beatles wouldn't want me to waste food. You know? But I thought they were telling me to have a big food fight. You know, just start food fights. Seriously. And what they've been saying. It's pretty great, people starving in the world. When the Beatles talk to you through one of their songs, like Helter Skelter, what they've been saying, you feel like you're on top of the world. And what they've been saying, when there's people starving in the world, I know the Beatles wouldn't want me to waste food. Yeah. What they've been saying, yeah. So, but other than that, what they've been saying, I've had the flu all week. When there's people starving in the world, I know the Beatles wouldn't want me to waste food. I decided, what they've been saying. You know what I'm into now too? Want to hear? You there? I think it's time for me I should be a successful artist.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's time for me to try and be what's called a. So I realized I have to start framing. I have to contextualize everything in art speak.
Most important thing.
For now, I got to be able to contextualize
Most important thing you want to contextualize
what they've been saying.
How much money you're losing when you play poker.
Everything in art speak. Okay, I'm going to play poker once again. So now I got to be able to contextualize about 3 weeks now. What they've been saying.
How much money
Take a break. Everything in art speak. They've been saying. Yeah, but I'm gonna from now on. I got to be able to contextualize. So like what I contextualize my flu, and it goes like this. It goes everything, you know, in art speak. Address society's ills. I got to be able to contextualize things and not things. What they've been saying. I mean, like phlegm. A radical culture of change occurs in the views positioning when, although Chuck simply knows, I got to be able to contextualize or ask the question, what did he just regurgitate? That's what we're going to talk from now on. In art to be insane.
Most important thing.
From now on, I got to be able to contextualize radical recontextualization of what they've been saying. My flu, and that's what we're going to talk from now on. In art to be insane.
Most important thing.
From now on, I got to be able to contextualize radical recontextualization of society's views. My flu in a culture. That's what we're going to talk from now on. In art to be freedom and interest. From now on, I got to be able to contextualize radical recontextualization of society's views. My flu. Yeah, don't you think we should just talk in art speak? That's what we're going to talk from now on. In art to be freedom and interest. I was just doing one for you, but then I got to be able to blow your radical recontextualization of society's views. My flu in a I was talking in art speak. The flu sucks though, man. That's the one thing I can say about a radical recontextualization of my flu. It sucks. Do you know that I had that I want my mommy feeling last night because I was laying in bed just suffering, and I haven't had that feeling in like 30 years. Like I want my mom, you know. I'm an adult. I'm a vibrant, like 49-year-old. Oh, here we go. 80s video games by... I was gonna do another one. I didn't do it though. Oh, wow. That's cool, man. Hey, talking to your mic for a sec. That one.
Talk to the mic. I'm a little bit.
I think
I
we
don't
should.
know why I'm anxious about getting your cold.
Now you're anxious about getting my illness?
Sickness.
Well, whatever happens, I don't think you're going to get it because you're supposed to not be, you're only really, you're only really spreading the flu for like the first 24 hours that you have it. Have you ever heard that? I have. But, and I've had it for like since Tuesday, just so you know. So, if you do get it, you're going to kind of be incapacitated for a week, but that's not that bad because you can just lay around and suffer, and that's kind of something different than normal. I haven't been able to read really or anything all week, but I've watched tons of TV. You know what I'm saying? But now you're freaking out about catching the flu. What's been going on with you?
Not too much. Getting ready to travel.
Where are you going?
Travel. I got a lot of. I've been taking German. Got a lot of German homework.
Oh yeah. You're gonna practice in Germany then?
Pretty bad student actually.
Are you gonna practice in Germany?
I hope to.
Do they speak German there? Oh, goodness. I like that one. Sounds like kind of like an itch. I'm gonna clear this one. Crank the level. Crank the level. Crank the level. Crank it. Delete. 10:11. Hey, call us up. Got any advice about my flu or kind of I took some ibuprofens at about 7:30 to a couple hours ago. I didn't think I was going to make the show, but I'm a trooper. And so, you know, if you hire me for anything, everybody out there, I'm ready to speak art speak at the drop of a freaking hat. And if I'm sick, I'll still show up, although you might want me to go home because, you know, you might want... You don't want to get sick. But, so, is next week your last show for a while?
I think I'm here until the 16th.
And I think that means, I think next week is the 9th. So that's your last show. Oh no, you're here on the 16th, or you're leaving on the 16th.
Yep.
You know, you look a little like you might be coming down with something. So, you got finals this week? You got finals? Clear. I cleared it. I cleared it. I cleared it. I'm gonna clear it. Call us up. We actually got
414-935-2955.
Yeah, I was expecting a call from Russia last week, but we didn't get one. There goes, God, it's bustling outside, man. There's like 20 people out there.
In the store, dogs, people.
River West is happening. It's everywhere. Hey, you know, I just learned how to undo. Undo. Undo has got to be one of the 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 best things that you can do. One of the best things that you can do. One of the best things that you can do. Just one of the best things that you can do. Just one of the nice has got to be one of the undo has got to be one of the undo has got to be one of the come on, man. Undo has got to be one of the undo has got to be one of the undo has. So you know 414-935-2951. Did you see I listened to My Dinner with Gabe today, and they were talking about Lincoln. Did you see Lincoln?
I did indeed see Lincoln.
Did you? I gotta see it. I'm gonna see it. Did you like it?
I liked it.
You did? Huh? So this is the Steven Spielberg movie that people are liking.
I went in thinking I would hate it.
Wow. It's kind of amazing. Looking forward to seeing it.
Pretty good.
I'm glad there's people have taken me off so many movies. I'm so happy that I'm not gonna go see Skyfall, and I'm not gonna. What else? The Santa Claus 5. The Santa Claus. So yeah, I'm looking forward to not being so sick. The Packers, they're here. They won today. Hey.
Yes, that was a great thing.
So, like, what? So you like the Packers to win?
Yeah.
You do?
I certainly don't want them to lose.
Yeah.
That's because they were winning last week.
Really? Oh yeah, they played the Giants. That's cool, man. The Packers. My dad hasn't said nothing about passing on some of his tickets. My dad's opening a pizza place, I think, man. Get pizza. Pizza. Italian foods. But he hasn't that's that beat again. If you wanna get your thing with the side of the road, he hasn't gonna get down. That's that beat again. If you wanna get your thing with the side of the road, that's that beat again. If you wanna get your thing with the side of the road, we did this last week. That's that beat again. If you wanna, I wanna live in a love shack. With the side of the road, I'm saying, love shack. That's that beat again. If you wanna have a love shack with the side of the road, I'm saying, I guess love shack. That's that beat again. If you wanna have a love shack with the side of the road, I'm saying, love shack. That's that beat again. If you want to have a love shack, it doesn't have to be sex either. It could just be love. Love shack. That's that beat again. If you want to have a love shack, it doesn't have to do anything with have love shack. That's that beat again. Like if I want to have a love shack, we live in a love shack. But the frickin' B-52s, man, they you probably can't even say the word love shack anywhere without paying them like 49 cents, right? Say the word love shack anywhere with say the word love shack anywhere with say the word love shack. 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 Took the word love shack out for a birthday bath. God, so what else has been going on there? Hey, look, those guys are listening to our show on their iPhones as they walk by. They gave me the signal. They're like, look, we're listening. Wouldn't that be great if that was true? If I wasn't making it up. What if our show was so popular that people would be listening on their phones
as thousands and thousands of people on
This is a jam. Boom, 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 boom. You're playing the drums. Or is that like a can?
It's a little bit of both of us.
We gotta do some recording then someday again. It's been a while. So we can lay out the jams like we got right here again, man. I thought we were gonna do a Christmas album, but no, we're not, huh? We don't have time. Christmas album's over. What about get your Santiago and Chuck Christmas album, man. Call in for it right now. Hey, if you call in right now, Santiago will make you a Christmas album. He'll burn it on his laptop right there and send it to you. You get original artwork on both sides. I'll do one side, you can do the other, or we can work on both sides. You draw a little, and I'll draw a little. How about that?
Yeah, that would. Oh, yeah, I did that.
I'll do that.
Yeah. No one's calling, and they're blowing their chance. Because I'm going to try to be a successful artist finally. I think that's got to be my new plan. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to start talking in art speak at least one time a day, every day. Chocorino's ability there. Chocorino's dinner is a biomorphous. Biomorphous, that sucked, man. I had that one for the flu, man, but yeah, hey, oh, you're not gonna go to a game unless my dad gives them some tickets.
I hope he gives them up. I really do.
You're leaving.
I really, yeah. Oh, I guess I am. Shucks. What about next week?
Schnucks. Your voice is going, man. What's up with your voice? Shit.
Ask him about next week.
That's how it started with me, with a squeaky voice. I hate to say it.
Ask him about next week.
I'm serious. Really? Today was the day, probably. Was it a home game? Or were they on the roads? Who'd they play? I can't even remember. It's just a sonic experience. You know? I mean, I'm still bitter over the whole Brett Favre thing, so I have to say, I was laying in bed thinking about Brett Favre and the Packers every once in a while over this past week. I'm laughing at my own stupidity at laying in bed and thinking about Brett Favre and the Packers, and how actually Brett Favre would be if like a healthy Brett Favre played on this Packer team over the past few years. 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 Just so everybody out there knows, and there's like the past. Just so everybody out there knows, and there's like the past. Just so everybody out there knows, he's a great quarterback. So everybody out there knows, he's a great quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is a really talented, great quarterback or whatever, but he can't. He only plays good with the lead. Have you guys noticed that out there? 414. I want to have a sports call-in show. 414-935-2951. Hey, I was going to try and talk in a sports talk show guy's voice, and I started squeaking, and I caught myself like instantly. But Aaron Rodgers, man, he can only play good with the lead. And I think he's more concerned about not throwing interceptions because he's Brett Favre's because Brett Favre would throw. But the thing about Brett Favre was that he would take chances when the Packers were behind. So of course he's gonna throw some chance he throws when, like last week they were down by 17 points to the Giants. Like Aaron Rodgers was still making all these really smart throws, and he was throwing the ball out of bounds, and he was like, he wasn't, he's not. He threw into double coverage today once actually, and he threw a pick, but like. when the Packers would be down, which sadly in the later years, when Brett Favre started throwing tons and tons of interceptions again, his early years and his very late years, but he was, chance he throws one, like, he was taking tons of chances because he's trying to come from behind, where Aaron Rodgers just kind of does the safe. He plays totally safe. He throws one, like last week they were down by like, the other thing is he's gonna throw. Yeah, so Aaron Rodgers is not a good fourth quarter quarterback. Last week they were fourth quarter QB. He's gonna throw, and he's definitely not a come from behind quarterback. Like he's great playing with the speed. If Brett Favre, I mean, just so if there's any Packer fans out there know what I'm talking about, like Brett Favre's tight end was Bubba Franks, okay, and he made a superstar out of a slow fat guy named Mark Chimura. Do you remember him? Like he would. There's a guy in the Packers now. His name's Tom Crabtree. If Brett Favre was playing with Tom Crabtree would be a star. Like just so everybody knows. Let alone Jeremy Finley, Jordy Nelson. Like now we have Randall Cobb's a star. Some chance Jordy Nelson's like star. Last week they were down by like Donald Driver. Of course he's on the tail end of his career. Now we have Randall Cobb's a star. James Jones. Like all these guys are incredibly high ability players. I'm missing Jennings. So now the Packers are just stacked with all these weapons. Let alone they also have running backs that can catch the ball and like make things happen. And everyone thinks that Rodgers is so freaking that he's so money with he's so accurate. But Favre was just as accurate. Favre would just take chances for the Packers were down. Now we have he's way better than although Packers are lucky, man, they got another great quarterback to follow the greatest ever, Brett Favre, who did text people as dick pictures. Probably was the worst thing he ever did. Big text. Is the speaker outside? Just so you know, the listening audience can't discern a word you're saying through that mic.
Not one word.
There, thanks. Dick text. I think you should change your name to Dick Text.
Oh, do you?
How brilliant. I tried to do an English accent there. Brilliant. What else? I did text workshop. What? I'm doing the workshop. Text workshop. Why? I've never gotten like no women have ever sent me like nude iPhone pictures. I tried to do English. What I'm saying? I tried to do English. Something kind of workshop. Why have I never gotten any what are those called when it's like from a woman you get a dick text, you get a Brett Favre dick text from a how do you I want one of those. Not a dick text, but a supermodel. I want supermodel send me some supermodel nudie pictures in the mirror or something. How do you do it? I don't know. But I think other people get them, man. To be a kid nowadays, man, be different. Be a jump in the game, man.
Running and jumping.
Running and jumping. Running and jump. You turned me way down, man.
I don't think I did.
You did.
Try it now. See? There you go. You're all over the place. You're 100% on. I know, but I'll get off that anyways. Yeah, so if anybody wants to, any females,
414-935-2951.
nudie pictures
Oh my goodness.
on my iPhone. I'm not going to give my number.
You're not going to give me a number out? Go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
How's,
I'm married. I mean, I would mind getting
congressman
I think maybe my wife might come home in the next 5 months. She could come home in 2 weeks. Could come home in 5 months. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope that she kind of sent me a letter that actually kind of bugged the crap out of me. So I was sending one back being like, let's break up. But kind of, we're just like, I keep giving all the money. She keeps having all the funny. You know what I'm saying? So what else, man? You going to Germany? Germany.
Hamburg und Bonn.
That's where they had a very vibrant music scene back in the day, right? The Beatles, I think, started there. And they are the band, just in case you know, who have been speaking to me.
Ringo.
Ringo wasn't in the Hamburg version. That was the early Beatles band. You do look a little peaked, man. Are you okay?
I'm doing good.
I'm the sick one.
Doing good.
I hope you're happy. Radio. And I definitely, the Beatles have been talking to me through the White Album. Can you imagine the like foresight to like plan like 50 years to make an album, and then like 40 some years later to send a message to me 40 some years later in the song Helter Skelter? I mean, like, how amazing that the Beatles, you know, could see so clearly, you know, that I was gonna have you know, what is this thing called? It's like a box, a soapbox to stand on, and then, you know, broadcast their message. The Beatles, I can broadcast the Beatles' message to me from the White Album, specifically in the song Helter Skelter. And I have to say that I was convinced that it was to start a giant food fight all over the world. But I realized later that the Beatles must not, like, there's no way that they would want me to waste food. So they're speaking to me, but I haven't figured out exactly what they're saying yet. I thought I had it, but I know they're speaking to me, and I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna keep listening to the song Helter Skelter, but you gotta listen to the whole White Album, because it's kind of like the precursor, or the seasoning for the meat. Helter Skelter's the meat, the rest of the White Album is the seasoning that'll get you there. Wow, my adrenaline must be gone because I don't feel sick anymore. Oh God, I'm sick. It's not. You turn this way down. No, this. I think this. But so no one came by today. Danya's not stopping by. You should hook Danya up for doing the show by herself one or two times over Burzek. Don't put me on camera, man. I don't want to be on camera. God. I'm trying to be. I wonder if I got sick because I put my face so close to these microphones. Although this microphone is mine. I'm gonna bring back the word dying.
dying.
So it's still summer in Milwaukee here. How's the rest of the country? Is it real warm? There goes like a lady riding her bike with no hat, no gloves, no jacket in December in Wisconsin, just so everybody knows. And I wonder if all this climate change is like it's so impossible to verify. That's the the conservative viewpoint is kind of it's an amazing defense. But regardless, I think that I have this way to like pollution is always bad, so we should just it doesn't matter if CO2 emissions or if carbon emissions make change the climate. I mean, can polluting the atmosphere be good? You know, just sounds like a bad idea anyways, right? I'm just talking to you myself. Right? Indeed. Yeah, there we go, man. That's the outside world. Because everybody's watching. I don't think people watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that guy was huge just time. I want to get one of those products, man. I was thinking about getting a product. Just thinking about getting a product, buying it, and bringing it home, and taking it out of the plastic.
You should absolutely try to do that.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's my plan. Get a product, buy it, research it, buy it, bring it home, take it out of the plastic. That's my big plan. So you serendipitously recorded me over there? Yeah, no, you serendipitously recorded me.
That's not serendipitous.
No, when you record, it's serendipitous.
I'm going to turn you off on proper English.
So you serendipitously record. Yeah, it's like I used to serendipitously record people. Do you know one time I serendipitously recorded some friends, and a friend started talking bad about some other friends, and then somehow the friends who were getting talked bad about in the recording, one of them borrowed my recorder, and I left the tape in, and they played it, and they heard the recording, and nobody knew that I was recording any of it in the first point. So, like, the people, it was in a car. I recorded people in a car. This is like 20 years ago. And then but they all turned out to be great friends. Didn't ruin their friendship. But, so then the person who I recorded talking bad about somebody else, didn't know, but then it came out. So then I was like, what, you were blanking recording me? And then you lent the recorder to whoever, and you left the tape in, and then they played it, and they heard me. Isn't that illegal, I think they said? Can't I, like, have you put in jail for that? I'm filling this show with a lot of verbiage. I'm not going to talk anymore. I like it. Yeah, but just leave it alone. Beep. That's when you serendipitously recorded a conversation that we were having. I was trying to illustrate how the potential exists when you serendipitously record people, that it could backfire in your face. You could have friends pissed at you for months. Just so you know. careful. And that was even before, you know, this day and age of instant access to everything. Way before. As a matter of fact, I think it was recorded on cassette. Cassette or tape, that's how old it was. Hey, look, there's people in the houses across the street again. Different house this time. It's pretty great. I wonder if they're listening to the show. Hey, if you're listening to the show, wave out your window now. Guess not. Somebody's watching TV above the jackpot gallery. You can see it flickering. Maybe it's a movie. There's a winter special going on at the store over there. I have no idea what kind of store. It's like a jewelry store. No way.
How bad is? Yeah. Cool. You broke it. It's still working? Yeah. I had some great dreams, man, the past few days because I was sick. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
What is that? When you're ill, yeah, really amazing dream. Okay.
Feels better, man. Hopefully I can. I'm ready to drink beers again, man. Something like that. The undertone of desire. Chuck Cleaner's I'm going to use radical again. Is a radical shift? I'm stuck. As we say,
Okay, so. What are you thinking?
I was waiting for you to talk.
Worst. I was enjoying just the letting the phone do that.
I was thinking, actually, man, I wish you had a bunch of money and I'd play you in poker and get some of it.
That's a great thought.
Can't you borrow a bunch of money, or can't you get
To play you in poker so then you can take it from me?
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Why do people like poker so much? Basic. I'm answering my own question. Survivor. Survival. I know survival. Survivor. There's an element of luck that's always. Then it has luck too. It's really exciting. It's true, I haven't played for weeks, but I'll play again soon. I'm looking forward to it actually. But The problem is that Potawatomi Casino and Bingo in Milwaukee is they have was it Potawatomi? I think they like spray that scent, and I guess it's to make you want to gamble more or some shit, but it just stinks, man. I can't stand that smell in there. It's like perfume. It's like got this really specific. Like as soon as you get in with it, like 50 yards of the place, you can smell the floral perfume at Potawatomi Bingo and Casino, and. I swear, man, it always makes me feel wrong. Like I'm like, how can you go in a place that smells like this? Something's wrong. My fight or flight gets kicked in. I'm like, seriously, I mean it too. But then I think I'm gonna play poker there. It's gonna be fun. Las Vegas doesn't. Las Vegas smells different. I like the gambling sense that they spray in Las Vegas. Most Las Vegas casinos have a very specific smell too. My dad keeps saying, "Hey, you want to go to Vegas? Let's go to Vegas." My friend's gonna put us up. Put us up in Vegas if you want to go. And then I said, I don't really have enough money to lose. I don't want to lose all my money in Las Vegas, Dad. Soon. I don't know. Gotta get some money. Some monies. And yeah, so there's a general malaise happening in culture. Are you aware of that malaise as the show winds down? If this was Jim and Friends, we'd be playing a song now to signal that the show had 2 minutes to go.
I feel a little bit of that, what you're talking about, kind of malaise.
That malaise, that cultural malaise that's happening?
I think so.
Yeah. I read this article about how these art gallery and artists and stuff, they're just going out of business. They're like, some malaise. So I think it's time for a revivalist. Start a revivalist art movement. Refressionist. Resetivist art movement. Hit the reset button. Is that what it is? But no, who knows? I don't know. But yeah, kind of the mayonnaise. Me and my friend, he's a very successful screenwriter in Hollywood now, but we both got broken up with, or we both were going through female problems way back in the day, and we coined the term the mayonnaise, because we was in the mayonnaise, the malaise, but it's more like the mayonnaise, because if you've ever been in the mayonnaise, it's kind of like a mayonnaise, but yeah, cultural malaise. But I think that, I had, that was the thing, maybe we can talk about this someday in the future, but I was thinking about the way, art, I remember how art was always fun.
I don't want to talk about art.
Art. A-R-T. You only got a minute, the show's over anyway, so. A-R-T.
Why are you going to bring all this stuff up?
So, I remember, especially Milwaukee, it was like a blast, right? When I first lived here in the 90s. It was pure blast, right? Because there was nothing to gain. It was fun when there was nothing to gain. There was nothing to gain, and it was a blast. Do you remember? To gain. There was nothing to gain, and it was a blast. It was just fun. But then, do you remember? I moved away, but when I came back, there was nothing to gain, and it was just like it was just New York or something in Milwaukee. But then, people in Milwaukee are kind of acting like it's New York now because you can have a career here or something. New York or something in Milwaukee. Then, people in Milwaukee. I moved away, but when I came back, and I felt like this is just like it was just. So so when there was nothing to gain, when you felt like, let's just do this fun thing, let's put on a show in our backyard or whatever, or like it was here a long time ago. It was super electrically vibrant or whatever, really exciting. I know there's really good artists too, like Zav, who's right over there. He's and tons of other people. But then I think what happened is, so now even the young artists, I think they're like wearing business suits, art business suits in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? What? You know what I'm saying? What?
Alright, everybody.
Thanks a lot. I don't know.
Do you want to thank anybody in particular?
No, but hopefully we can get somebody to fill in a couple shows over the next. Maybe Daniel do a show.
That would be great.
Maybe somebody else. I don't know. You gotta ask her, man.
Everybody have a wonderful night. It's been
Happy
great
Thanksgiving.
being with you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Don't get too hungry on turkey.
Yeah.
Cranberries.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life. Frosty Snowman. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie Makes Christmas. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer eats Santa Claus.
I think it made me cut us off. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Santa Claus destroyed all monsters.